So hello and welcome guys to another live trading session trading the Euro USD. And so previous I have not uploaded a video in around 12-13 days. I don't know how much it is. So last week I have taken the last trade. I'll show you in the journal. So let's see today if we do get an opportunity according to my playbook to see in the trading journal. Last trade I had taken on. Last trade I had taken on October 7th and today is October 20th. So around 13 days since I've taken a trade. And so yeah, let's jump onto the chart and I'll explain whatever I'm to whatever I'm seeing. So if I go into the 1 hour time frame, there is this daily FBG which is present in bullish FBG, which kind of looks like a retracement area for the market to even go higher as we are expecting a rate cut. So USD can weaken and we can see some sort of a bullish momentum within the next couple of weeks. October 29 must be the government shutdown. So it was told that within October 15, the shutdown will eventually be lifted off and the CPI NFP will be announced, but that didn't happen. So going on to today, not looking at too much fundamentals. All these are present Asian low. This is the New York previous session New York high 4 hour FBG is present. Now currently I would like to see some sort of a liquidity sweep after taking this Asian low. Okay, if you do get a displacement to the downside with not much of a room to play with, then most likely we will be heading to the daily ABG quite directly, and we might not even get to see a trade because if you see here could have been an entry here if I would have been trading a London session, sorry, Asian session. Okay, market swept high, changing the trade with the displacement. Here would have been an entry targeting the Asian low, which would have been nice opportunity, but technically I don't trade Asian session, so that discontinues my bias for the Asian session. Now in the in the London session, I'm looking for a see now. This past 2 week, I thought a lot about it around like if I should go with the fixed bias or not because many times what is happening is if I'm going with a fixed bias and let's say like for me now the target is this low. I'm just saying okay for the thought process. Let's say my target is this low. Now the stronger the bias I have towards this, the more I will not see opportunities which are going to the upside. Okay, so Asian low has been taken. London has just opened, so this will be considered as Asian low. I need to keep my trade phone ready. I had forgotten about that. I think so the cards left in my phone. So yeah, let's see what happens. I will let me on my phone in which I will take the trade. So EURUSD 1 hour. 1 hour is very bearish. If you can see the 1 hour candle, it has just broken through the 1 hour bullish FBG, and there is the 15-minute FBG. It broke through both of them in a single candle. So that's a little bit confusing, and it doesn't directly guarantee me that the market wants to go higher. But since overall, if the market wants to go higher, touching this daily FBG, then we would like to see some sort of a manipulation to the either of the side, whichever I want to trade. Okay. So yeah, 15-minute is also bearish. It is also it has also rejected this FBG new FBG that created. So yeah, let's see what happens. Just set a chart accordingly. 5 minutes. 1 minute is here. London is open. This is the 4 hour candle. I don't think so. I need the 4 hour candle. I'll make it 1 hour candle. I have already opened the chart here. So on which time frame do I need? I've opened all except 30 minutes. So I'll just put the 30 minutes on. So this is the new 30-minute candle. Let's see what how this plays out. If I would like to see some sort of a manipulation and I have seen that that is a must for me, because whenever I have not, like, if out of 10 times, 7 times I have not taken a trade with manipulation and it turns out to be a loss most of the time. Manipulation or internal sweep as you call it. And sometimes the SMT trade has also been worked out quite efficiently. Now there is also a SMT has been created. So let's see what happens. And I've already opened my trade broker. Let's see, I'm already down here. So let's see what happens. I do blow this account. I'm already down 5883. So I'm down $17 of this. $17. I had reached 5883. Okay. So I'm around down like $120. 2% I am down in this funded next account, funded next phase two, which I've been holding for maybe like 1 year now, 1.23 year. Funded next I had passed this account in September of phase one. I had passed in September of 2024. And now it is already been like 1 year after I passed the second account. So yeah, it will be tough. Let's see what happens. I will risk $50 again. Let's see what happens to do here. Some sort of a nice opportunity. This is Asian eye or RWG, extreme BWG. Now the market is bearish, which is kind of expected as the USD is kind of rising. Let's just keep the video running. Did get the S&P. Okay. I don't think so to the S&P. This also didn't get swept. The London low. London low. Since I have like actually made the two playbook. So one was the which it traces back to the higher time frame PD array or higher time frame FVG, and in that we see some sort of a manipulation. Then we can, or in internal sweep, and we can see some sort of a continuation to the opposing liquidity. And the second one is this Asian range liquidity, which is like we sweep the Asian low or Asian high, then we see some sort of a displacement to the opposite side, and we just continue or ride the range to there. So now while the playbook is that, now it is very difficult to make that with a higher time frame narrative. We see here higher time frame narrative is quite comfortable. If you can see here, technically is position, we did have also a CIHT series of downward candle, so which is a little bit off of my playbook. That if it is some sort of a CIHT to the downside, this will be very unlikely that we need to take a trade. So this confirms that my bullish bias for the starting of London session is invalid due to this CIST. Okay, and I'm also, like say here only, I'm also now sort of trying to make a swing type of playbook with the same scenario, but just the I'm using the higher time frame, and let's see what happens. I will upload whatever trade I take, upload everything, each and everything. I'll upload it, and yeah, let's see what happens. It's the CISD. After the CISD, we didn't get entry direct. Sorry, we didn't get candle closure. It did candle close here, but we didn't get a displacement. We got pullback to the upside, then it broke to that point. So yeah, let's see what happens. So I'll pause the video here because nothing is available to say as of now. If I do take any trades, I will. So we are seeing some sort of a rejection here. Did see some VDC manipulation, internal sweep. Let's see what I can do my structure. Closing liquidity will be this side. This will be the first low hanging fruit. And the second will be this because this 1 hour 1 hour high has been already been run to the downside, which has been inverse. Technically, it can reverse after this point. So we need to some sort of put the stop loss at break even, book some profit here if I do take that trade. Let's see what happens. We can also get a fake out. Let's see the 15-minute close. 15-minute will close in 6 minutes. So if it does kind of ranges here, which will mean that the 15-minute has already swept the low and it has closed above that, so which can give a strong bias for the trade to go to the upside. But we need to see some sort of a displacement here, which will be pullback. Then I can sort of take an entry. I can adjust my stop loss to here because if the market comes till here, there is no need of risking this much for just extra handle, extra points. Let's see what happens. Okay. We have broken through. Let's see the close here. To see a close, I will enter half in position here. So we did see a close. I'll put my entry. Stop loss will be right below this low. Done. I've entered the trade, so this is the first time I've done everything in a single card because mainly in the between I tried okay. Things are over, nice. Momentum to the downside. So I went somewhere around here, this line after this year, after this candle close. We didn't get a lot of displacement. I'm going to 30 seconds. Okay. We did get a candle very nicely. This candle has flipped continuously. Let's see. Okay, so 15-minute candle has turned bullish. This candle has went bearish, it's up this low, it's up, didn't sweep this low, but it's up the Asian low and it has turned bullish. Let's see this 1 minute candle closure. Okay, it did sweep this and it closed above the CISD in the state. And my stop loss is just below this low. So I just take a quick screenshot with the journal. Let me add it here. October 20. EURUSD London. Today is Monday. Market is bullish. Overall, it is bullish. I've taken along. I have used VG continuation around internal state. Looking at the manipulation CIS. Yes, that much. Okay. So I'll pause the video here and I'll update the rate as it goes on. Okay. So yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, just a quick update. So if you can see, if I zoom here, this is just for my end note. If you see the technical analysis point, the market swept this low, it closed above that low. Swept this low, it closed above this low, which directs that the market wants to go higher in the short period of time. So now the thing I'm thinking is, once the market touches this 15 minute IBG, I'll put my stop loss to break even because this can be the what you said retracement point which can touch and it can eventually go lower. So just for this, it is technically 1:1. If the market does go to here, and I'll try to put my stop loss at break even according to the plan. Okay, so here will be my first low hanging fruit. I will not book profit here. I'll just put my stop loss to break even here, and there will be the risk free trade. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't know why. As I stop the recording, market goes up. As I start the recording again the market goes down. I don't know why. So yeah, that's it for this explanation part. Everything did happen as I had wanted to happen. Asian low got swept. New low had been formed that eventually closed above the Asian range, which formed. Then again, it got swept within the London session. Then we went higher, found the CISD, pulled back to the CISD, and here was my trade. Okay, so let's whatever if it touches this point, comes to this point, then I'll put my stop loss to break one. Technically, it can be the retracement point, or it cannot be also, but still I'll put my stop loss to break even or even to this point at least because I want to be risk free in the trade because see 15-minute IBG has already been respected two times. If you see here, 15 this is the 15-minute IBG. It has been respected too much. It went up, took out all this liquidity, broke through that. Again, one time it worked. The second time it is kind of retesting. So it can or cannot form opposing my direction. So yeah, let's see what happens. So as you can see, the market did touch the 15-minute IBG. So in that case scenario, I'll put my stop loss to break even, or I'll put it below this low, below this low. Now the trade will become risky technically. Can now stop me out after taking this low because we are seeing some sort of a bearish momentum, which will be a disgusting thing if it just stops me out and eventually goes above. So yeah, let's see what happens. I just put my here. I just put that in the journal again. Break even point. So the what you say, the hard work of the journal will not be recognized in 6 months, 1 year after. Maybe I've recorded 200, 300 trades in the single same strategy. Then you can identify what the strategy is doing for you like that. Okay, I'll put TP here. Yeah, let's see what happens. The trade as of now. This is the break even point. I've already put my stop loss to break here. Here I put it this below this. Okay. So I'm going to have my lunch now. So let's see what happens. I'll update the trade as it goes on. Or should I just leave it running like this only? I think I should leave it running. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I'll finish my lunch quickly. Let's see what happens. Now there is nothing to do. Technically, I could uh, trail my stop to here, which will be a, let's see this high get taken. Does get taken aggressively, then I'll put my stop loss to here. But if it just sweeps this, then it can be a problem. Now we are running around $32 in profit. I had reached 1:1. So now it is just like one is profit is like that only something. Profit is 1:1 exactly. So yeah, let's see, it did sweep this. If you do get a candle closure quite nicely in the 1 minute time frame, then I'll trail my stop loss to here. Then I can completely sit risk free because I have now put my stop loss to here. Okay, so we are getting nice candle closure. If this does get broken through quite aggressively, most likely we will be directly heading to the Asian high after taking this 1 hour high. So okay, so we did get nice candle closure. So I'll put my stop loss to here. Simple as sell. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, nicely done. My stop loss to here. It is like $2 in profit. Nothing much. Modify done. Okay, done. We are earning $40 in profit now. Let's see what happens. We are supposed to break through this high quite comfortably. Let's see. Okay. I'll let the trade run and I'll update the video as it goes on. Let's see what happens. So if you see right now, the market has quite comfortably hit my 1:2 take profit. So I will just pick out partial and keep the rest open. We did get a nice fall here, if you see here. It was like it was quite comfortable. I was thinking like we can return. So let's see what happens. I full take profit is here. So I'll book the trade nicely there. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'll update the trade as it goes on. Let the video run. As you can see, I'm making my lunch. I don't think you can see. So let's see. It did take this high, which was my initial take profit. Now I'm thinking of trading my stop loss to here. But we did get ran through here, so it just gives me a little bit comfortability to book my full take profit to here. So let's see what happens. What's the point? 16685. You see, 16685. We're done 16688. Let's see if it does get it or not. Overall, this is a quite nice trade. It has worked out everything that I had wanted. Let's see what else. See, the only reason I'm holding till here is because this 15-minute IBG got ran through very nicely. If that was not the case, then I would have closed the trade right there only. Okay. 30 minutes is also quite nicely. If you can see this 30 minutes. Let's see what happens. You can see some sort of a pullback. It is not unlikely, but it can happen. So I'll pause the video here and I'll update the trade as it goes on. So yeah, final update. As you can see, my trailing SL has been it. So I was considering booking partial profit here, but just because it closed very nicely above this 15 IBG, I didn't do that. So everything happened to the according to the plan, and I took this win. Technically, I closed it at break even. So yeah, that is the trade, and everything I've whatever I wanted to say I've done. So yeah, that's it for this video, and let's see. I'll meet you up tomorrow. Let's see if we do take a trade, and yeah, bye bye. Take care.